I went out of my way today to get gourmet food for the ducks, but because I was late, because it's too nice and there's so many other people, they're not even going to come. Well, at least the vultures are coming. And I bought like really good granola. I'm using granola right now. Now look. What's crazy is that the ducks weren't going to come, but now that they saw the vultures coming, they're like, oh, what's this good thing? I really feel you learn so much about player behavior. The answer of all this lies with these ducks, because guess what? There's 50 days left. Just 50 days left. And we'll see what happens, but, you know, here's the thing. Now there's so many people here trying to feed the birds that I got competition, just like in the app space. Remember when Doodle Club was just the only cool game out there? Now there's like millions of games out there. And if you don't really give the players what they want at the right time before they're already full by something else, you're going to get hurt. So we got 50 days to figure out something new. And that's why today I brought these experiments. I brought these granola. You see how the birds are responding to the granola? The vultures. Oh, and I think we just got revealed a secret here. Did you see those ducks at first? They weren't even going to eat anything. I swear to you, they weren't. You saw it. But what happened was there were just a few birds who were kind of hungry, and they started biting. And then the other ducks who were busy playing these other virtual worlds came and said, whoa, what's this? And now they're kind of happy. And I think that's the secret that we're going to have now, is that I got to figure out something that's going to attract some people, some ducks, because guess what? You know all the players are playing all these other games. I don't have to tell you that. Some of you players even tell that to me already. They're like, well, why can't Doodle Club be more like this and like that and blah, blah, blah. Well, I guess they don't even like raisins. Now I bought some gourmet jelly beans. And this is the crazy stuff. This stuff costs $12.99 a pound. Let's just see what happens. Oh my gosh. Oh, now they're going away. I got to give them the beans before they... Okay, well, the vulture... Not even the vulture wants this. I paid $12.99. This is the most expensive stuff that I bought today. I mean, in terms of per pound. Okay, well, there's they don't even like it. So there you go. The ducks did the bean boozled challenge. They don't even like... It's hard. These jelly beans are actually kind of too sweet. You have to go back to the granola. I guess they love granola. But isn't that crazy? You know what the birds would eat if there's nothing here? Sand. And if I buy them $12.99 jelly beans and they can't even eat it, there's no respect. I think it's a lesson for all of the players here who are starting their own YouTube channel or trying to make the next cool game. Basically, you're right. The only thing that they would eat is sand. But even though I brought $12.99 jelly beans, they don't care. You have to find something that's unique that they also like. And it has to be good. Think about, I was just thinking about Ocelot, who made that video. And it was a cool video with her friends or whatever else, but the audio was a little off. And me as kind of like that bird trying to check it out, I couldn't even enjoy it. Even though she did it for free, even though I was trying to enjoy it, because the audio was off, I was like, what? So part of the puzzle got revealed today. I think the lesson is that even though you have to give everything, give your best away for free, the stuff better be stuff that they like and stuff that's good. It don't matter if it costs $15 a pound or $2 a pound. You got to find something that the birds want. Look at that. They're even going back to the other junk food that the other people left. Gourmet just isn't enough. Okay, well, I bought some fruit granola, so we'll try that next. Let me get that out. Oh gosh, I'm trying to unwind this. It won't even... Great. Well, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, in all of this, I'm learning stuff. I learned that people really don't. Well, I guess the vultures actually like the raisins. But look at this. Well, that's good. We're off to a good start. Now the vultures are fighting each other over the stuff I'm given. That's the ideal situation. Oh my gosh. That is cruel. Well, I am thankful that they're actually willing to eat because guess what? If I don't provide the granola, people are going to bring gourmet steak to feed these birds. Oh no, not the bird scared him, or the dog scared him away again. That's the other lesson. I swear I learned so much on how to run a popular game with these birds because think about it. I'm providing really good stuff. They were eating the granola. They loved it. But then the dogs came and they just run away. I see the dog is kind of like the bullies and the negative people that come into Doodle Club and Chroma Club because they just want to pee on everyone. And I think what we got to do is understand that we got to create something to make sure that the dogs are out of the fun area so that the birds can enjoy themselves and that I can enjoy feeding the birds because, even though that they need gourmet granola, it's crazy. Even though they need gourmet granola, now they're running away because the dog's coming closer. Oh well. Okay, well, after infinite wisdom from the birds, I decided to work on the doodle world some more. And so, what I'm going to show you is a simple. I work on the project stuff some more, so I'm going to show you a portal where you can do a story project. And so, let's just say that I'm going to draw a simple tree as the portal. We'll just make a simple portal that looks like a tree. So, I'm going to sketch this little tree. And we need a little green area. Okay. And there you go. And anyways, okay, so you would place this as, the start of the portal. Then you have to use portal gel. And of course, we have the special formula for the story portal where you place 2 blue gel and then 2 green gel, which we can change the formula later, but I just made a simple one. And then you would go into the portal, and guess what? Now you're in this little project world, or this project, this story portal, and you can add text. And so let's just say that we're going to type here, and what we can do is we can start editing, and we can say, this is a story of a cool tree. And then you would just hit enter, and then you can also start using some of the stickers. And because we made the the tree, I'm just going to use that first for now. And you could just place it wherever you wanted to place it, and of course you could erase what you didn't want. So there you go. You can start adding as much text as you want. You could add your doodles, and then you can kind of have a little story, kind of like how you can do it in Doodle Club. And of course, when you're done, and you can move stuff and stuff like that. I think, let me see if I can scale this a little. There you go. So you could scale it. You can kind of move it. Just move it up a little here. And yeah. So there you go. So you could kind of build a little story like that, and when you're done, you can go back to the world. Now, of course, Godly Girl, giving me infinite awesome wisdom, gave me some awesome ideas for the terrain. I'm going to see if I can work on that a little more. I wanted to work on the project stuff some more today, so I think I will work on the terrain some more tomorrow. But on to Ask CCH. Okay. Speaking of Godly Girl plus Wonder Woman and Captain America Fangirl, by the way, thank you for the suggestion for the terrain. I love the details you gave me, and I will work on those. Let's go with this question. Okay, imagine you're in a haunted house. You are stuck between 2 hallways. You finally choose left, but as soon as you cross through the doorway, a glass gate comes and falls down between the doorway. You were only equipped with your Chroma Club jacket, your phone that can't find service, a soft-covered book, and sand and a sandwich from Subway. What do you do? You made me bring out the toughness. Um, I guess what I would do is just dream of the success at Chroma Club. I mean, ultimately, I'm not sure what you're trying. Are you just saying I'm in a doomsday scenario? I mean, I feel like that's what you got to realize is that anything and everything can happen. And wouldn't it be bad to realize you're in a bad situation and you're living your life as a lie? I think that would be the worst thing. So I would be thankful that I got to work on Chroma Club and that I was working on Chroma Club when this happened, because at least I was living in truth when whatever happened. Now maybe I would get out of this and I'd be thankful, and ironically, because I would be living in truth, I would have the energy and probably the genius to find a way out of it, even though it doesn't seem like there would be a way out of it. So I think that's the real wisdom, is that when the end finds you, make sure you're living in truth and you're doing your best. Okay, Spring Key asks, this question might have been already asked. What inspired you to create Doodle Club and why? I wanted to inspire players to do cool projects together, and that's really, I think, the goal of the bigger games and the more progressive games that I do, which is the Doodle world. The point of that is that it'll allow you to do more types of projects. So that's what inspired me, and I hope you, and if you have any suggestions on ways that I can inspire you to do projects with other players inside the game, let me know. I think I've figured out a way, but I do notice that more people could be doing collabs, so if you have any suggestions on how I can inspire that more, let me know. Downward Spiral asks, what type of music do you listen to? If someone has already asked this question, then I'll give you a different one. Are you afraid of Teletubbies? I'm not really inspired by Teletubbies. But you're right, I guess I could be afraid of them. I don't know. As for music, I listen to a lot of stuff. Sometimes I'll listen to techno, sometimes I'll listen to 80s music, 90s music. Um, I was listening to a decent amount of Hamilton today, mainly Satisfied. So I'll listen to whatever I think is interesting. And of course, Sia and Don't Give Up. I think that's what I have to listen to for these remaining 50 days because, dude, I need stamina and I can't give up. We gotta make this happen. So I'll listen to that too. Okay, blank person asks, why do you love that game? As I said, I like to make a game that inspires players to make projects, and so that's why I'm inspired by Chroma Club. Papyrus Pet Cat Temi asks, if you could make DC popular, what are your dreams of adding? It would be really nice if we had a nice world where you could doodle stuff and create projects that are much more flexible than stories. I think the real dream would be to do projects that are so flexible that I didn't even think about what you could do. Right now, stories and doodles, they're all right, but we need something even more flexible. And that's really what the goal is with the doodle world. And finally, for today anyways, Darth Hawk asks, yo, what's karma? Karma is kind of what happens. It's kind of like the golden rule. Basically, the golden rule is you get what you give out. So if you give out bad stuff, or if I give out glitchy games, or bad whatever, then I get that back in return in some way or another. Maybe not directly, but by some other thing. So basically, it's kind of like an accounting system of the universe, which says that what you put out into the universe, you will get back. Um, okay, so I think these other questions I will handle in the next Ask CCH. So thanks again for these other questions, but I will handle them later. That's it for now. Thanks again for all of the questions. Post any comments or suggestions below. Let me know if you have any suggestions on what I should feed the birds next or any other experiments. The way I look at it is that I'm like an indie bird feeder, and I'm just trying to find new things to feed birds that they like, that they didn't know they would have liked. Sure, we know that they would like bird seeds, but we didn't know that they would like granola. So we're just trying to find cool stuff because ultimately, for a miracle to happen in these 50 days, we have to find something new or unique, a new unique type of game or gameplay that actually people like. So that's the journey. Let's see what happens next. Take care and embrace the power of the doodle.